We're seeing another gold lane mage matchup for these two teams. Welcome to match one of the highlight match of day number 2. This is none other than Fanatic Onic versus Aurora MLBB. Welcome to the English desk. My name is Inga, and together with me is Naisu. And so far, Naisu, how did you enjoy the amazing draft?
Yeah, I enjoyed it as much as I could here. You know, it's part of the fact that you have, of course, a Hayabusa versus a Ling matchup. That's exciting alone, especially with these two junglers. Again, King Kong has just been doing amazing things throughout the season, integral part of the success in the win streak. And I'm very vocal that I just love watching Demon Kite, one of my favorite junglers right now. So, but aside from that, putting all that to the side right now, is that yes, the gold lane matchup. This is where our eyes are going to be for, especially towards that mid game, and even in a sense the early game. How is this going to support the two assassin junglers and their rotations? Because the Cho here already early on, Domeng takes a couple shots. Of course, he should be able to get out of this. Heals back up too. But that's the thing. The Cho, man, has been on point lately in the previous matches.
Yeah, in terms of the Rome matchup, in terms of AoE, you can expect Renegade to be more aggressive. But in terms of mobility and those pickoffs potential, Brusco's really going to have an easier time, especially with his mobility. And again, at the same time, this is also a matchup between the gold standard and the possible next standard in Doming. We've seen a lot of flashes of stardom from this kind of hero, and now rocking the Lunox mage up against Kelra's, I believe, 4th most used hero, the Alice. It's going to be a really tough matchup for Fnatic, but looking at the community prediction...
That's close.
Wow, close, but Aurora still edges out Fnatic Onic. So a lot of people are actually hoping or banking on the momentum that Aurora has gotten, especially since they were able already to secure a playoff spot. Look at this.
Already some poking back and forth. Eternal Guard going to be dropped down. They get the Sandstorm too. Under the turret they go. A whole lot committed. Brusco joining the fight. Doesn't have level 4 though. Has a concussive blast and plus the bonus damage, but has to get out with the flicker. Now Super Prince joining the fight. Primal Wrath as well. Goes down, no one goes, but the final slash can be used as well from Kirk. Everybody is here all at once. Kirk goes down too. Now Edward. Tempest Blades is used as well from Demon Kite to get out of there.
This is like a scripted wrestling match wherein everyone just keeps popping and popping. The saves are there for Fnatic and Aurora to have a trade, but Fnatic edges out that clash with 2 kills, and King Kong will secure this turtle.
That was a whole lot. Just, you know, good response. I mean, at first I thought it was just going to be a disengage after the initial, fight broke out, but then one by one, everybody showed up. But ultimately what happened is, yes, objective that ended up being an objective secured for FNOP.
Yeah, it's like, imagine if these players have their own background music, like wrestlers. It's just going to keep popping and popping, but look at this, the aggression of Aurora.
Super Prince still alive, and now Demon Kai has to Tempest Blades on out of there. You saw that as well. Super Prince taking his own Tempest Blades ultimate, but, nonetheless, no one goes down.
I mean, what do you expect? Looking at the lineups, you have very mobile XP laners, but they're not even done.
I don't know if he's going to be able to win. He tries to go in, he does, with the quad shadow just in time, but you saw how close it was. Meanwhile, more action up top in the gold lane. Domeng versus Kelra. Brilliance is there, the Bloodhound. It's going to be enough as Kelra picks up the kill.
Woo! I mean, I gotta commend our game observers. They always know when to go, where to go, but Renegade here, just zoning out Brusco as there's the kick!
There's the kick! Renegade will go down, Kirk gets the kill. Man, they're just not stopping here, man.
4 minutes in, 4 kills on the kill scoreboard, now make it 5. So you have more kills than minutes consumed here for game number 1. They are not disappointing. And again, looking at the lineup, you'd expect this kind of playstyle for both of these teams. XP lane-wise, very mobile. You have the Khalid, and you have Kirk's Arlot. And apart from that, of course, Rome Cho, although Renegade isn't that mobile, Renegade being the player that he is, he always wants to be present. And apart from that, the assassin matchup between Hayabusa and the Ling of Demon Kite. And right now, they're really working on this gold lane. Will we see a kick from Brusco as Super Prince has the Primal Wrath though, so they can burst down Aurora at any given moment.
Yeah, all this to go ahead and hold on for the objective being up. Super Prince holding on to the Primal Wrath. Renegade also just looking for some space to work with around this, but he's also going to be very careful because he could get kicked just like we saw previously, but no one pulling the trigger on the turtle.
And Brusco is really working on Edward right now. Still, both teams have yet to start this turtle, but Fanatic Onic is here. Demon Kite as well, just waiting for the perfect opportunity to out-retry the King Kong Super Friend. Still with the Primal Wrath again, but you have to wait for Kirk. The final slash flicker is available. Renegade just zoning out. Brusco will go for the kick.
There's the Sandstorm on the back line. He's going to be able to find Kelra still. They ignore the turtle for now, but Renegade's the first to go down. Aurora still dealing with it. There's the kick on the heel, and now Edward could be in trouble. Kite gets the turtle. Brusco goes down in the exchange, and now they're looking for more. Tempest of Blades. Kirk tries to dodge it, but he gets met from Domeng. And so Aurora will fight back. They get an objective. But still, FNOP holding on to a small lead.
That was an own goal for Brusco. We waited for the Raging Sandstorm to be to get done casted, then just kicked Edward, and all of a sudden Edward answers right back. The tenacity takes into effect there as they get to and now are working on the top lane of Fanatic Onic. This is an aggressive start from both of these teams, but here comes Renegade. They're with the Earth Shatter though.
There it is. Raging Sandstorm once again to lock down Kelra. Already using the Blood Ode. Brusco there, now Kirk and Super Friend's going to be joining the fight. They break it out. Yue trying to get there in time, might be a little bit too late. There's the guard to heal him back up. Eternal Guard dropped down as well. Edward should be able to get away, but he can't because Kirk will clean up the kill. But here's Demon Kite as he shows up, picks up and cleans up as Demon Kite swings on in.
And Demon Kite just doing Demon Kite things with 301 KDA with this Ling. Late entry and no problem, but props to Edward. So making sure that the fight was long enough for them to wait for the Finch Poise of Demon Kite. But still Fanatic Onic with the neutral objectives that they've been taking.
Yeah.
They're still in the lead, 941 and almost non-existent. But the problem is, Kelra still is activated. 2-0-0. Hasn't been picked off yet despite numerous attempts, and here comes the pickoff on Kirk.
Again, another team fight breaking out. Brusco zoning out Domeng for the fight, but Kirk goes down. Brusco on half health, takes a couple shots. He's going to back off for now too. So Aurora will finally get that tier 1 turret. They pick up a kill in exchange, and now Conceal going to be used to the mid.
Okay, they're going to zone out the property of Fnatic Onic. Renegade is really zoning out the members of Fnatic. And Aurora really moving as one. If you see one Aurora member, most probably there's 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
Ready to come back as they work on the turtle. Edward continuing to zone out Brusco. And this is the start that you want if you're Aurora. You got already 2 turtles. In terms of kills, Fnatic Onic is leading. But the point is, the kills are going to the right person, which is Demon Kite and Domeng.
Yeah, both of them. Even when we looked at that breakdown earlier, even when they were down, you know, about 1,000 gold or so, it was relatively even in lane-to-lane matchup economy-wise. And that's why you see so many of these fights. It's kind of just a, 50-50 at some point. But Aurora, for the most part, has been really layering their abilities just like this. Again, the jump in under the tier 2 turret. Brusco will jump in, trying to find the target. Super Prince and King Kong on the back foot. But meanwhile, it's a cutoff as Kelra goes down. Renegade's going to be next. Still trading under this tier 2 turret. Now Kirk flickers on out of the defense. Demon Kite tries to go in, but gets terrified. He's got to back off. Now King Kong, where's he going to go? Is he going to reinitiate? Still Edward and Yue here around the purple buff. He's got to work for it. Goes in with quad shadows and picks up a kill, but it's Super Prince that grabs it.
The best part is King Kong still, I believe, Demon Kite was able to get the purple buff. It was supposed to be a worth it trade already for Aurora because it was Kelra for Renegade. But with that additional kill to Edward, Fnatic Onic seems to find answers despite the aggression that Aurora has been showing. Props to Kirk though for trying to delay the push that Aurora was doing with a final slash from that brush up top. So clearly these two teams have really mastered the rotations of each other because they always have answers. Answer right, answer right, answer. But when it comes to the mid game to the late game though, who do you think will have the edge here?
Whew. Mid-game, late game, hold on, Domeng already taken out. Still going to fight it out. Renegade there too on the backside, providing vision. Takes the Eternal Guard, will probably go down in the exchange as he does. Primal Wrath not going to be enough to fall for Aurora as FNOP picks up a couple kills and Lord is up.
Okay, that was a better trade now this time for Fnatic Onic. No casualties, 2 kills, plus they were able to save the mid lane turret that Aurora was aggressively trying to burst down, and right on time as the first Lord spawns, Aurora MLBB outnumbered here by the 5 members of Fanatic Onic as they work on Edward.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be able to delay this enough. Trying to take the attention here. Or the final slash going to be used. Temps Blades
King Kong
expended. King Kong, though, there's the shadow kill. He'll be able to go ahead and get the Lord. Now Edward goes in, Raging Sandstorm, but they disengage Aurora. I don't think that's a fight further for them.
Man, did you see what King Kong did? He was really low against the Lord. Casted Ouija shadow kill just to make sure they secure the Lord, not giving enough time for Aurora to contest, especially with Demon Kite Sling, or even try to look for a trade, because as soon as they got the Lord, it was out, and now Renegade uses the Earth Shatter Flicker combination. That's a major resource down for their main initiator. Now Fnatic Onic can make the most out of this first Lord.
That's enough information, too. Final slash, not going to connect the way Kirk was hoping, but they try to hold the Lord of the mid. Still Edward taking the brunt of the damage. King Kong forcing them back. They want to get this tier 1 down in the mid lane and work further. Super Prince holding on to the Raging Sandstorm, dealing them from the edges here. So tough for Aurora to deal with. Now Super Prince in this side of the jungle. He could initiate, but so far the Lord's been taken care of.
Even Super French is standing in front of 3-4 members, not afraid. Again, he has that Raging Sandstorm ready to be casted, and look at Kirk's position. This is the crucial part!
There it is, under the turret they're gonna go. Renegade's already gone. 3 members quickly go down, but there's the fight back. Tempest of Blades comes down from Demon Kite. Now could be looking for a Brusco, but he's held to the whims, and he's got to go back. It's a 2-for-3 trade.
Man, we've been saying that our gold laners, not just Kelra, not just Doming, but majority of our gold laners in MPLPH S14, in terms of positioning, is really superior, but you have to commend where Kirk was at prior to this clash. He's the one that started things off with that amazing final slash flicker combination, and when you thought Aurora was trying to bounce back, man, Super Prince being the sandbag even as he got that Raging Sandstorm. Fnatic Onic cleans up 3 against Aurora, but still Aurora was able to defend their inhibitor turrets. They still have 2 tier 2s everywhere.
Yeah.
And man, this is a matchup we're all waiting to see.
That's exactly what we have on our hands here, Ingon. It's just it's a battle. This one, I mean, it's from start to finish so far, at least, 12 and a half minutes in, where it's been just team fight and skirmish after skirmish. And it's still, at this point, even a coin flip, on who's going to be able to get the total victory in terms of the game-defining team fight. And as we look at the goal difference, you can see where things are kind of falling into place and falling behind from roll to roll here.
Yes. Clearly the jungle lane matchup, King Kong has been dominating it, edging out a Demon. No, it's Demon Kite actually. And the gold lane matchup is actually Kelra who has been dominating. Again, they're able to push again another turret up top, just increasing the space created for Fnatic Onic as we approach the second Lord. It will respawn in 5 seconds. And now in terms of answering or in terms of counterattack, Aurora, they have the kits to do that. Again, Raging Sandstorm for Edward must be crucial. They have the opportunity to counterattack with that ultimate and let Renegade just start things off with the Earth Shatter onward the Flicker combination. But the problem is it's also Super Prince doing the same thing. But in this case, he opted for the internal guard. So let's see how crucial, how things will go down in this second Lord, because both of these teams, 5v5, are ready to engage. Fnatic Onic making sure to zone out Aurora. And now, we've been seeing Kirk, the Kirk attack. The Kirk attack started 2 consecutive clashes with the crucial final slash flicker combination. With his kits available, man, oh man, you can see Fnatic Onic just really waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike.
Renegade as well, using the conceal Lord. They're going to hold their half health for now. They're going to initiate right there. They take out Demon Kite. That was the perfect target to deal with. And now Renegade going to be next. Has to pop the Primal Wrath, but he goes down as well. And they just fall apart. Aurora on the retreat, running away from FNOP. Man, that was a tough position to be in for Demon Kite.
This is the 2 consecutive times we've been hyping up Kirk, and right after we hype up Kirk, Kirk does something amazing. If you look at the previous clash, there were 2 Aurora members in front of him, but what he did instead was cast the final slash flicker in to Demon Kite.
You said it.
Which was the perfect target. Man.
He's an architect of himself, man. What a play. And the thing is, that was amazing there.
Yeah.
But Kirk has been doing that work. He's been putting in that kind of effort this entire game.
Yeah. even entire season. That's why they're 10-0. That's why they're this close to tying up the record. And look at King Kong!
Demon Kite can't even get a moment to breathe, and there's the kick again into the team, and they're collapsed down. Once again, dealing with it. Lord's still going to be up as well. Domeng, part of the already gone as well, and now they just continue to get body after body. They're trapped under the crystal, and that looks like it's going to be it as FNOP will take game number 1.
If you need a definition for dominance and excellence, look no further. Because what Fnatic Onic just displayed was exactly that.